Slow key, and I am. I say I am. It's the super facts. Let's have a real conversation. I'm gonna talk about a couple things today. We're not just gonna talk about this fucking waffle colored fuck. You know, I get love, man. I get love wherever I go. I get love. I spread love. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know. But anyway, but that's Negro here nor there. Um, the very first mistake Drake made. Let's have a real conversation. The very first mistake that Drake made was, you know, when it comes to being an artist, you have to figure out your your exit strategy. What do you want to do? You can't do it forever, especially when it comes to being a goddamn rapper. You know what I mean? They basically the conditioning and programming. And I don't know why it's this way, but the conditioning and the program is, you know, rap is for young men. You know what I mean? Niggas in their 20s. They be motherfucker be 25. They say you too old to rap. You know what I'm saying? It's just stupid, you know. But Drake did not have an exit strategy. I guess he just thought he was going to be like LeBron James and just be rapping until his 40s. Let's have a real conversation. And where he fucked up was the most important mistake that he made was he knew he had. See, a lot of us, we don't know this shit until after the fact. He knew that he was trying to get another record deal, right? He knew he was trying to get more money than he got the previous time. And he thought that he could battle Kendrick. And once again, he was playing around. He didn't take Kendrick seriously. He didn't start taking Kendrick seriously until that fucking Family Matters song. And by then it was too late. Okay? That's really why he lost. Let's have a real conversation. Because a lot of people don't realize Drake was winning that whole battle, whatever you want to call it. Drake was winning. Euphoria and those other two songs, they wasn't they wasn't enough to beat Drake. And then as soon as he came out with that song that everybody's shaking their ass to, then he won. Let's have a real conversation. So Drake did not take Kendrick seriously, for whatever reason, and he thought that he could beat Kendrick in this battle, and then also go along to get however much 500, 600, 700 million dollars uh from I guess UMG or whatever label he's with. And that's where he fucked up. If he was smart, if he was knew anything about fucking playing chess or anything, if he ever listened to Tupac religiously, he would have known the very first thing you do is you get your money and then you go to war. Let's have a real conversation. You get your money first and then you go to war. This nigga went to war and he didn't even get his money yet. So we're gonna look back on this entire Kendrick versus Drake battle and look back on how stupid Aubrey Graham truly is. Let's have a real conversation. He's a dumb ass. And look at all these people over here just real quick. It's fucking Thanksgiving. And you got these people sitting in their fucking cars, um, waiting patiently for their cow puss delivered directly from Starbucks. This is just ridiculous, bro. Ain't you supposed to be with your family? Like, what? I mean, just lined up for all the fucking poison in this cup. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's Negro here. So that's the most important mistake that he made. And then he made the second most important mistake. The second mistake that's basically like his career is looking like it's over. He didn't brought the police into it. You know what I mean? Even though he's not it's not a lawsuit, it's a petition or whatever the fuck they calling it. He's not officially suing the label over, you know, the bots and all of this shit. But he's running to the police. Simple as that. So it's like Drake's his true colors are on Broad Street. They've always been out there, from the blackface, you know what I'm saying, to running around like doing the songs with these niggas so he could have some sort of street credibility or steal other people's um influence and stuff like that, or um you know he's just done a lot of shit to all the simping shit he's been doing. You know what I mean? Dude, it's just a terrible fucking role model, man. Let's have a real conversation. All the bitches he been crying over his whole career. And then also, they're saying that he's out here, he would actively try to have sex with other, his peers, significant others and shit like that. So, dude is a scumbag, and he's soft. Let's just have a real conversation. If you had to, label this dude, define this dude Drake with one word, it would be soft. Let's just call it what it is. And by him, this whole lawsuit shit, him even going this route, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, that was basically the nail in the coffin. Because now, when anybody brings up his name, that's what people is gonna go to. Now, I will say this because it's like two different. It's like the mainstream. Um, it's like the mainstream. It's like two conversations or two realities happening at the same time. It's like the mainstream reality where, if you were watching the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, if you were watching that fight, they played a whole lot of fucking Drake. I heard a whole lot of Drake in that fucking crowd, dude. I mean, playing in that arena or wherever the fuck it was. I was like, damn. Are they like? Is it just on Drake? Are we listening to a Drake playlist? Like, it was crazy. So his catalog is going to be played regardless of, because it takes a while for the mainstream to catch up anyway, if they ever do it. But his music is still playing at these big ass events. Let's have a real conversation. No matter what, even if he lost, right now his music is still being played at these big events. You know what I mean? And so, and then you got, so that's the mainstream reality, and then you got the, online or in real life reality, where it's like everybody is just basically, for the most part, it's a unanimous decision that this dude lost, and then he's going out really bad. he lost, and he's going out real bad. He was on the other side when it came to Meek Mill, and he did a lot. He did the most. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a real conversation. So that's where he fucked up. Um, I don't really know if he can bounce back from it, and if he was going to, if he could have changed anything, like I said before, he should have took the battle seriously from the beginning, or he should have just left it alone altogether. If Drake had people around him that actually gave a fuck about him, um, they would have told him, and maybe some people did, but they would have told him, don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even talk about this guy. Don't do none of that shit. Um, because you got people in the comment section. Listen, the Drake stands and people that just deride this dude, man. They don't care about Kendrick Lamar. Even if Drake would have did Kendrick Lamar like Meek Mill, they don't care because they go off of popularity and Billboard and all of this stupid shit. They go off of that. They go off of clout. They don't go off of like honor, integrity, you know what I'm saying? Real lyricism and shit. They don't care. Their favorite rapper, okay, their GOAT rapper, literally does not write his own fucking songs. Let's just like, I mean, I don't know how simple I could make it. Their favorite artist doesn't, their favorite rapper, Okay, the whole point of being a rapper was because you write your own shit. That was the whole pride people took in it. Okay, well, it used to be. Their favorite rapper does not write his own raps, and they don't care. So these people off top, automatically, they're delusional. Let's just be honest. They're delusional. They're delusional. Anytime you have um a genre of music where the whole point of the genre is to express yourself as an individual and what you've been through and the person that you became and your stories, not somebody else's stories, your stories. You know what I'm saying? The things that traumatized you and broke you down, you know what I'm saying? Broke you down and rebuilt you to the person you are when you look in the mirror, and the motherfucker go and have somebody else write his life up. I mean, come on, man. And then they don't care. Like, no. Like, so let's have a real conversation. Like, these people talk real crazy about Kendrick fans. I'm not a fan of no man. You know what I mean? Let's just get that out the way. You'll never hear me say out my mouth, I'm a fan of anything. That's just borderline homosexual, but if not homosexual. But I will say that these people are they say Kendrick fans are delusional, but dude, to be a fan in itself is delusional, but to be a Drake fan is the most delusional. I mean, the tier is that you that's it. You're maxed out. The delusion is maxed out, bro. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, as far as we know, Kendrick has never been exposed for somebody else writing his shit. Yeah, he definitely is influenced by other rappers, or he pays homage. A lot of people don't realize it because they're not artists themselves. You can pay homage. Okay, you can pay homage. Kendrick can pay homage to it was that rapper that passed away over there, Drakeo or whoever. You know what I'm saying? You can pay homage to another rapper by borrowing their style or their flow or their cadence, or even their look sometimes. Regardless of whatever. But it's not. There's a difference. It's a line. Now, if you make an album, and the whole album sounds like another artist, then yeah, now you stealing shit. If you make one song or do one verse, it's different. But a lot of people, they don't get it. They don't get it. It's an understanding when you make music, you know what I'm saying? But most people, listen, the reason why I just really don't take a lot of these podcasters seriously is because their music is fucking trash, or they don't know how to make music, but they have all the opinions in the world, And I'm just like, a lot of times when I'm listening to somebody form an opinion on something, I'm the type of person I want to hear like an expert. You know what I mean? So if we're talking about music, I want to hear somebody that actually makes great music. If you're gonna be talking about great artists, let's have a real conversation. I really don't want to. I don't want to hear somebody that I'm like, okay, like if I say, yeah, let me hear your song, and it's just like, what the fuck is this? You offbeat, your words ain't even rhyming. Like, it's like, yeah, you're not qualified. Just because you got a camera on your phone doesn't make you qualified to have a fucking opinion on this shit. Let's have a real conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? So that was his mistake. Um, if he was smart and he had people around him, he never would have. He never even win it because, like I said, his fans don't care about Kendrick. They don't feel like, even if Drake would have won, they don't feel like he needed to prove anything against Kendrick, even though Drake knew. The reason why Drake engaged in this fucking battle, or whatever the fuck this shit was, this motherfuckers was gossiping on the damn beat, man. Niggas was gossiping in the booth, man. This was fucking, man. This was fucking brutal, man. This shit was brutal, man. It was hard to listen to, dude. Shit, this was like literally like some what was that show? With Cardi B was on that fucking dumbass show, man. I don't even know. When them whores was on VH1 and shit, this was that on TV. This was that in the booth. I was like, oh God. Oh God. This dude talking about the dude, his friend knocked up his girl and he putting hands on the bitch. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? He talking about he a pedo and he came out with the album cover. He had the pedophile fuckers. I'm like, oh my God, man. This is messy. This is some bitter baby mama fucking beef right here. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? What happened to rap, man? And it just show you how fucked up people are, man. Because everything goes back to that bullshit, man. Everything goes back to that. That's just humanity. Is just humans are built on that shit, man. Everything reverts to what's the fucking most fucked up thing I can say about you, if I can't beat your ass. And that's where Drake fucked up too, man, because instead of this whole loss, hearing about this loss, Drake should have said, yo, fuck the rap shit, let's fight. That's where he fucked up. That's where he fucked up. He should have said, as soon as motherfuckers saw that he saw the heart part 6 wasn't doing shit, okay, and Kendrick basically won. Drake should have said, fuck this, nigga, let's fight me, let's fight, nigga, let's get in the ring. That's it. Or let's meet outside somewhere, anywhere. That's what he should have did. That was his last option. Point blank, period. He should have said, let's fight, nigga. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm taking Kendrick. I'm taking Kendrick in that fight. In a squabble, I'm taking Kendrick. Drake is over here playing with nail polish and shit. He running around looking like you remember those little Bratz dolls and shit? He running around looking like a Canadian Bratz doll. I mean, the dude talks and it's just his wrist is real loose and shit. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and take Mr. Squabble up. And I wouldn't be surprised, Water Style, you know what I'm saying? I'm with all the conspiracies and thoughts and outside the box thoughts and shit like that. I wouldn't be surprised either. Yeah, if they were both cashing out or whatever the case may be, but it looks just weird. And the energy feels weird when niggas start talking about suing their own label. Going back to when they said, was it Michael Jackson that did that or one of these other big artists did that? Correct me if I'm wrong. But once you start talking like that or information like that comes out, that's when, look, they say nobody is bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? So when you start doing stuff like that, you start biting the hand that feeds you because they don't care about these. It's so crazy. Like, realized that yesterday listening to this video that Kendrick and Drake are beefing and they got these issues with each other, but they're under the same goddamn fucking label or whatever distribution company, like Universal Music Group. They're under the same shit. So it's essentially this is essentially Candyland, okay? Lucian Grange is and his name Lucian sounds like Lucifer, but that's Negro here nor there. But that he's basically fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. And then you got the two slaves fighting each other. And it's just funny because it's like this whole like Drake being protected because he was a part of the thick sideburn community. The thick sideburn community, right? And they showed him real quick, man. They're showing him, and I think this is only the beginning that he don't really have, I guess he doesn't have any more leverage when it comes to being Jewish. Jewish. They like, fuck you, Negro. They say, you just enough nigga for us to violate you. Let's have a real conversation, man. A lot of something that nobody's talking about is I wish DJ Academics would stop talking about Drake. I think something that he doesn't realize is I think that DJ Academics he makes, and I don't know how else to say it, but I think DJ Academics makes Drake look even more corny and even more lame when he's constantly going online defending every single thing Drake, for the most part, every single thing Drake does. And when they put that um the idea on the table, as far as, even though they have no proof, let's have a real conversation. There's no proof of this. There's no evidence, okay? But they put the idea on the table that the company didn't want to give Drake as much money he was asking for, so they kind of wanted to lower his value. They wanted to help Kendrick or whatever. They wanted to lower his value so that they wouldn't have to cash him out. But in my mind, I'm like, but regardless of what they pay him, so if they gave him $400 million to, for whatever, his last deal he had, doesn't he have to pay that back? Isn't that 400 million alone? And doesn't he have to pay it back with interest? Somebody, because I don't know shit about the business side of the music industry at all. All I know is I thought that when they give you money, that shit is a loan, an advance or whatever. It's a loan. They not just paying your ass. You got to give this money back, So I'm thinking like, okay, if he's asking for 500, 600, 700 million dollars, doesn't he just have to pay? It's a loan. Doesn't he just have to pay that back anyway? So I don't get it. And I guess maybe they feel like he won't be able to pay it back, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. But it's a lot of just, at the end of the day, it's been like this for a while, but that's just the power of if this is organic, right? That's the power of somebody speaking the fuck out against the machine, somebody speaking out against the propaganda. All it takes is one person saying, yo, this person is a fucking weirdo. He's not like us. And he shouldn't be allowed to say nigga no more. Shouldn't have been allowed to say nigga ever since blackface. It's just so weird. You look at this society that we live in, man. It's just so weird to see like how many times certain individuals, whether it be celebrities, entertainers, whatever, athletes, like they completely violate and disrespect their own audience. And they don't get canceled. Their audience doesn't hold them accountable. Their audience doesn't cancel them. Their audience just continues to allow them to prosper. And it's just so interesting when they finally do get canceled. It's just like R. Kelly, when he finally got canceled, it was like the nigga been doing the same thing for years. Diddy, the nigga was doing the same thing for years. Drake, the nigga he was a cornball forever. And it's just so crazy. The nigga got reverted. It's like it's like, yeah, man, the nigga went back to being a national fucking cornball, or a international cornball. You know what I mean? Like overnight. It's insane. But it's just so weird how long it takes. I mean, Drake should have been canceled. Black people should have said, we're done with this. This is how I show you it. Black people have no unity, the black community has no unity, or the black community or black people within the hip hop or rap community. There's just no unity and there's zero power there. Everybody want to talk about this culture shit, man. And the truth is, like, Kai Cenat was right. You know what I'm saying? Kai Cenat was right. And I don't even know how this nigga this little kid is as big as he is, but no Diddy pause. But Kai Cenat said that. I think he said American black people have no culture, and that's facts. Our culture, we're like pigs eating slop. Let's have a real conversation. We're like pigs eating slop. Our culture as black Americans is whatever these record labels, is whatever Lucien Grange or the other fucking white dude that was on the Breakfast Club talking about, I gotta make money off these artists. I don't care if they're on drugs and shit like that. I forget his name. But and I'm not trying to make it a white versus black thing. This is just the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is just capitalism, right? But this is just honestly just greed and evil. Let's have a real conversation, man. But Drake, the black community allowed Drake, after seeing him wear blackface, okay? After seeing him wear blackface, they allowed him to continue to make millions and millions of dollars from a genre that he was basically like a caricature. He was playing a role. He was acting. He was acting out a role. You know what I'm saying? And they allowed him to continue to make millions of dollars. And I'm like, well, if he should have been canceled years ago. Whenever that beef was with him and Pusha T. However, like, everything that's happening right now, where people are basically being like, yeah, we off this guy. We not really fucking with him no more. We should have stopped fucking with him years ago. We should have stopped fucking with him years ago. When this nigga R. Kelly, beautiful fucking voice, great music, but when the nigga was marrying a fucking 15-year-old, you should have stopped fucking with him immediately. When Michael Jackson was sleeping in beds with kids, he should have been canceled immediately. It's just so crazy how long it take for a motherfucker to have to be held responsible for their own actions when it comes to like a celebrity, a person of privilege. But let my dumb ass go in here. Let me go in this Starbucks right here, okay, and empty out these cash registers. I'm going directly to jail, nigga. Don't skip, go. Don't get you a motherfucking one of them yellow or orange cards and shit, nigga. You go directly, okay. You in a cell with Diddy now. That's where you at, low-key T. You in a cell next to Diddy, okay? Let's have a real conversation. Okay, Diddy on the top bunk asking you to pass him the baby oil. How did we get here? How did we get here? You understand? But these people of privilege can go years, decades, without having to be. And let's not talk about the lizard people. Let's not talk about the people that made their wealth off of raping, pillaging, stealing, you know what I mean? Genociding. I mean, speaking of genocide, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. That's not funny at all, man. Speaking of Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Happy Smallpox Blanket Day. She said, I'm so white or old. I thought you were referencing the movie Breakfast Club. Oh, Kelly. You're not old. It's popularity, man. It's all they put, like I said, We're like pigs eating slop. They put these people in front of us. We don't know where the fuck they come from. It's not organic. They force us, right? They play their song. You turn radio on. I never turn my radio on. The only time I turn my radio on is when somebody get in my car and I just don't want to deal with like awkward silence. That's the only time I turn my radio on. That's the only time. Other than that, I don't listen to this shit. It's really it's real life programming, conditioning, brainwashing. So they put these people on the radio, play them a million fucking times. You watch sports, they playing their songs during the damn games, football, basketball, whatever, baseball, whatever. I mean, it's just conditioning, bro. And a lot of people don't take a step back to even think about like that. A lot of people don't take a step back and be like, okay, how many times did they fucking force me to listen to this song today? So on and so forth. How many? Look at the commercials, man. I have to. It lowers my vibration because it's on some they live shit. It's that consume, obey, advertisement, like bullshit. I literally got to give YouTube $20. I have to pay YouTube to leave me the fuck alone with commercials. I'm watching Paul, Pockets of the Future. Every 3 minutes, they're forcing me to watch not just one commercial. Now they force you to watch 2 commercials. I don't want it. Leave me alone. I will never buy. When I see these commercials on YouTube, it make me never want to, even if it could be a toilet paper commercial, I'd be like, it make me not ever want to use toilet paper again. That's how annoying it is. And it disrupts. I was watching The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense. Just scrolling. I never watched TV or cable. I'm scrolling. I said, let me see. I saw Bruce Willis and he had hair. That nigga Bruce Willis had hair. I was like, oh shit, this shit old as hell. What is this? And I had a feeling it was The Sixth Sense because it was a little boy, but I've never watched that movie. And it was a good ass fucking movie. I felt stupid at the end. I was like, fuck, how didn't I know the nigga was dead, bro? But when you like focusing on the movie and not trying to figure out the ending and shit, okay. But if I was trying to figure it out, I probably would have guessed that. But long story short, I'm watching this movie and it's like a psychological type of movie. Maybe I don't know if it's considered a thriller or not. But long story short, what made the movie so much better and the experience better, there wasn't no fucking commercials. I kept literally my anxiety. I felt my anxiety like nudging me every like 3-4 minutes waiting for a commercial, and there was never a commercial. And I was able to watch the movie all the way through and actually be, be in a moment and digest the content or whatever. You can't do that with most content out here. There's always an interruption. You know what I mean? Everything. It's like, it's not normal. It was funny because I was like, damn, bro, like therefore you can't even skip some of the commercials you can't even skip. And I'm like, damn, one day a motherfucker's gonna hop out the phone and force you to take a blood sample or something. We need a stool sample, nigga. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, and people okay with it, man. It's just ridiculous. I'm so tired of advertisements. I don't want it. I don't want it. Tired of it. Consume, obey. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. We got shout out the ladies. Shout out the ladies, the conspiracy theory ladies. I don't know if Major is I don't know if she's a conspiracy theorist. I don't know. I haven't ran her conspiracy Carfax yet. But shout out Water Styles, shout out Kelly, the ladies of the conspiracy theory ladies in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my fellow conspiracy theorists, man. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Yes, I am. Well, I'm an immortal light being, and I'm a part-time spirit conspiracy theorist. Full-time immortal light being. Part-time conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, today is Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I personally, uh, I don't claim my family. Okay, I don't claim evil. Okay, you understand? So I'm out here making this video, and I got the delivery app on, so seeing if I can get a delivery. Apparently, these people in this drive-through that's waiting for their uh udder udder juices. Let's have a real conversation. They're waiting for their udder juices. You know what I mean? Apparently, they don't fuck with their family either. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't have and not not necessarily like I'm not necessarily upset or anything like that, but I haven't had anybody hit me up and be like, oh, you want to come by? You want to come by and get some food or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember a couple years ago. I remember she said my family's all locked up. What the fuck? Your family your family was in there with Big Meech, respectfully. Um, I remember a couple years ago. This was like probably like fucking 6, 7 years ago. My entire my my immediate family and my uncle's family were all I was living in the basement, and they were all upstairs eating Thanksgiving dinner. I don't remember. I think it was Thanksgiving. I don't think it was Christmas. I think it was Thanksgiving. And they were all eating Thanksgiving dinner, and I was downstairs, and not one time did anybody say, like come downstairs or say, do you want to eat? Do you want some food? Or you want to eat with us or anything like that. I mean, I would have said no anyway. But it just shows you like, your earth family, it's a facade, man. It's a facade. It's not real. You know what I mean? And like been doing some serious mirror work and like just studying my damn self. And then when you had mentioned that, oh well, I might be a good father and stuff like that. I don't think I think when I think of being a father myself, I got a lot of spiritual trauma, and I don't know if that would transmit, right? Does spiritual trauma, does it transmit to your seed, to your child? Um and also Damn, I lost my whole thought. I lost my whole thought. But I think that I'm just too. I see this world for what it is. I see this realm for what it is, and I'm kind of like a gatekeeper now. I'm kind of like a gatekeeper. I'm like, nah, I'm not bringing no more good souls in this motherfucker, man. Ain't no baby gonna come out of some fat pussy lips because of me talking about, wait, no, no. I'm not gonna be responsible for no fat ass fucking, for no ugly baby coming out some fat pussy lips crying because they didn't woke up. Oh, fuck. Reincarnated. Okay. At one point in time, listen, I'm going to keep it a whole, yeah. I should have at least 3 to 4 kids right now, okay? All right? The child support should have low-key T in a fucking headlock, man. Okay? I honestly should be in fucking jail from not being able to pay the child support payments. But for some reason, the universe, it was funny. I was talking to my friend yesterday, and I was like, I told her, I said, the universe is my biggest hater. But at the same time, it's like, it's what they fucking said, man. Basically, it's like, rejection, it's like protection or some shit like that. I don't know, man. I don't think I could. I don't think I could. I don't think I could, It's funny because, going back to the Sixth Sense, I don't know how many of y'all watched the Sixth Sense. But the whole time Bruce Willis thought that he was helping the little boy. Because the other dude, he thought the whole time he was helping a little boy, but the little boy was helping him. Nigga ain't even know he was dead. He ain't even, and that movie fucked me up, bro. When I was like, what the, I was like, when that movie went, I was like, am I dead, bro? Is that what this gang stalking shit is about? Am I dead? You know what I mean? Am I talking to other dead people? Like, bro, my brain be going places where it's like, I don't even be ready. I'm like, okay, wait. Are all of us targeted? Like, this one, this is crazy saying this shit out loud. But I was like, are all of us targeted individuals? Are we dead? But we don't know it. Can we, oh shit, man. That's a rabbit hole that I have no interest going down. Let's have a real conversation. So you said don't bring anyone here. Fine, Major. I didn't want you anyway. I didn't want the coochie anyway, Major. Shit. The fuck? Some people don't know they're dead or how to cross over, right? Right now, somebody that I care about, they have a loved one that's dying. They're watching them, their life source slowly fade away. And I told them, I said, listen, in our culture, it's like, what you talking about, man? It's like, what you talking about, bro? That nigga high off that turkey, boy. That nigga got a gravy high right now. The fuck is he talking about, man? This Jedi mind trick shit. What is he talking about right now? That nigga taking that nigga taking shots of cranberry sauce. What is that man saying? Yeah, dead internet theory. I listen to all of this shit when I'm at work. That the internet is just full of bots and nothing is real. We've been saying that forever. Think of Tinder. All of these dating apps. These are I remember. I think Zach was the first person I heard it from. This person does not exist.com. It's bad enough when you're talking to a brain dead sheep zombie that's over here, you know what I'm saying? Let me get a cup full of udder juice, udder sauce. Let me get some udder sauce with some Miracle Whip on. Yeah, can you put some Miracle Whip on top of the udder sauce? The fuck? But we've been talking about this shit forever. Just go on Tinder, bro. Just go on Tinder. If a person doesn't have like verify, they're like they have to take a picture of themselves and then it'll verify their profile. If they don't have that, they're not real. They're not real. They're not real. They're not a real person. You're either talking to a bot or a scammer. That's it. That's why I hate the internet. Because at the end of the day, the shit is a weapon. The internet is a weapon. And it's here to fucking kill you mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. Period. Or fucking physically. Shit. It's as simple as that. The internet is a weapon. We not even supposed to be on here. We supposed to be frolicking in real life and shit. You know? Just keep it real. He was always dead. Yeah. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. That shit was crazy. And I remember, so I started to think about the movie, and I was like, well, how was he dead if he was sitting there with the mom? But then I remember that's how you know, like, they just don't make movies. They just don't make good movies no more. Everything is a fucking remake of some bullshit. And the remake is bullshit. Bullshit squared. You know what I'm saying? They said, I'm coming to Jersey to frolic. No Diddy, dog. I meant to ask your smart ass, man. Yo, you know this whole time, bro? I went on Coinbase for the first time in 2 years. You know this whole time I thought I had Bitcoin. I didn't have no Bitcoin. I thought this whole time I thought I had Bitcoin. I had fucking Ethereum. That shit wasn't doing nothing. So this whole time when Bitcoin went up from like 60 to 98,000, I'm like, yeah, I made at least $50. I went to check my Bitcoin. I had none. I was so mad, bro. I was so mad, bro. I was like, wow, this is some bullshit. From my understanding, how it works, because as Psych, he knows all of that shit. But from my understanding, and you correct me if I'm wrong, at the end of the day, they want to, and this is what I told my friend, we all know that they want to crash the dollar. So we're going to be living in a world of a digital currency is how we buy and sell. So I don't know if they're gonna go like when they crash the system, I don't know if they're gonna crash Bitcoin and they're just gonna bring in, you know, like a government. I don't even know. Is it even possible to crash Bitcoin? You know what I'm saying? I was watching a video with John McAfee. It was the first time I ever watched the interview with him. That nigga is crazy as hell. John McAfee was a wild boy. He was fucking crazy. You know? See me? I always have cash. I get annoyed when people fucking at my job, I get annoyed when people give me their card because it take mad long. If you give me, like where I work at, for my sales that I make, if you give me cash, The transaction is so much smoother, is so much faster. When people start giving me these fucking cards, whether it be corporate cards or business cards or whatever, the transaction take 5 damn minutes. Then the motherfucker, people be pulling up the chips. The chip look like the chip look like somebody, you know what I'm saying? Lost the shit at a Diddy party, man. You know, I'm like, bro, can you go get a new card? What the fuck is, you got shit on the chip, dog? What the fuck is this? What are you doing? Can you go do everybody a favor? Okay? Go get a new chip. I'm sick of these people. My dumb ass, man, I had Ethereum the whole time. I thought I had Bitcoin. So my whole point is, if we're going to be living in a world that's going to be digital currency, then just fucking put your money into digital currency. I don't fucking know. I mean, that sounds like some sellout shit. That sounds like some sellout shit. You know? But it's like, once again, it's a satanic monopoly. That's what we're living in. It's a satanic monopoly. It's as simple as that. If you live in the middle of fucking nowhere and you need to work or connect with the world to get shit done, guess what? You have to go buy a Starlink. You have to support Elon Musk and all the satanic monopoly bullshit he got going on. So on and so forth. You know what I mean? They force you into that situation. You know? Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. But my thing is, I just don't know how it's going to go. Like, are they going to crash? Because, you know, I told my friend, I was like, yo, I think it's going to keep going up. I think it's going to hit 100,000. It might even hit 200,000. Who knows? The shit started off, Matt, like what? I think I remember when Bitcoin was like 30, 40,000. So who saw it? Who saw it going this much? You know, but who knows, bro? These people, man, they all like, that's why nobody, like no regular person, is hard for regular people to get ahead, because all they do is it's just the system is so rigged. They all fucking cheat, man. They all cheat and lie to get ahead and gain their wealth. And then when we do it, you got a punk ass nigga with a play badge, right? With a fake ass badge. Okay. You got a Luciferian Paul Blart at your damn door, you know what I'm saying? Trying to fuck, you know, with guns and shit. They trying to take our guns, but every time they want to come throw us in a cage, they got guns on them. Let's have a real conversation. Don't make no damn sense. This nigga's a scumbag, bro. This person went to go. This person, he got his utter sauce. That's what I'm gonna start calling coffee. Utter sauce. That sounds crazy. This dude went to go fucking leave the parking lot. This other car pulled right behind him, man. I'll tell you, people in Jersey is different, bro. Never come here. Never come here. If you a person that you can't control your emotions, don't come to Jersey, man, because you will end up in fucking prison. These people suck dick, man. These people suck, man. These people are fucking. You want to talk about the most just selfish, numb, soulless, some of the most soulless fucking people in the world, bro. Jersey, New York. Oh, God. These people fucking suck, man. Now, it's a couple good people, like 8 in the whole state, but the quality of people here is just awful. It's just people only care about themselves, man. These people only care about themselves, bro. It's gross, man. I think it's different tiers, though. I think it's different tiers. This is a top tier, like as far as like people sucking location, no Diddy. This is a top tier. This is top tier right here. Okay, this is prime trash humanity in motion right here. Dead ass. For real, man. It's so bad. Like, I'm so traumatized. When people be nice to me, I'm looking at them like, you know what I'm saying? What's the catch, motherfucker? What's up? What up? What you want, nigga? You trying to fuck me or something? Weird shit? What you want, nigga? You know what I'm saying? The fuck is wrong with you? Traumatized, man. You know, that's something I was just thinking about, man. Like how, you know, I was reflecting. I'm just like, man, I'm like super spiritually traumatized, man. I'm super spiritually traumatized. Like, my subconscious is always waiting for the fuckery, you know, and it's just not, man. It's just not healthy. Most people do. It's fucked up. Most people do. Everything is a transaction. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I remember when I was growing up, I was the end of an era, man. When I was growing up, people would actually like a person for their personality or you know, their principles and shit like that. Now people only, for the most part, um, people only want to interact with you on a transactional level, man. You know, and it's not necessarily like, you know, financially. It's like, you know, to somebody that I know, you know, respectfully, this bitch, this bitch is like, she was talking to a dude, the dude ghosted her, and I guess she, uh, you know, she made herself vulnerable to him. She opened herself up to him or whatever. And then the dude ghosted her. And then I guess she's trying to reach out to him. He's not responding. So it's like the transaction that she's trying to partake in is her fucking ego. And she doesn't even realize it. Instead of her, because of her, you got your soul, you got your ego, right? And I asked her, I said, well, what is your spirit telling you? She said her spirit says, well, this guy, you know, I don't need to talk to him anymore. He, you know, I don't need to talk to him anymore. But her ego keeps fucking making her reach out to the dude to try to figure out why or whatever the case may be, you know, what's wrong with her. It's just insecurities. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you got to simplify this life, man, or you're going to be living in hell on every level. Somebody, like, you know, and it sounds like this shit, it's a real, like, tough pill to swallow. But you, when whoever said you got to love who love you, that motherfucker, boy, I was a hurt motherfucker. That was a broken bastard, man. That motherfucker said, shit, I can't never get what I want. I can't never get the person that I want. Let's have a real conversation. And that's the story of my life. Like maybe 2 or 3 girls that I was like, oh my God, I gotta have this bitch. I had them. But other than, I'm like 3 for like 3,000. Let's have a real conversation, man. I'm like 3 for 3,000. And it just got to a point where I was like, shit, I just gotta fuck with who fuck with me. I gotta love the person who loves me. You out here trying to, you know how goofy and silly you look, trying to persuade somebody You know what I mean? That they should fuck with you and shit. Yeah. And I think it's been designed like that because they're gonna bring in this transhumanism. They have to just kill what makes us human. And that's our empathy, our compassion, our relatability, you know what I mean? Our fucking goals. Um, our traditions, everything. Honor. They have to kill all of that shit so they can, terraform the world and society however they want it. They're fucking evil, bro. They're evil. And that's why you're gonna see all these people, in relationships with artificial intelligence, man. I remember a couple, I think maybe last year, I was on Snapchat and I'm talking to I never do shit like this. But I said my curiosity got the best of me. And I'm on Snapchat talking to the fucking AI bot on Snapchat. And I'm sitting here, I'm like the fucking robot on Snapchat. This little green little alien looking AI satanic motherfucker. This fake nigga is holding a better conversation with me than a real life human being. And at that moment, I was like, that's how they gonna sell this shit. You go on a dating app or you talk to people in the street, and people are just so standoffish. You give them a compliment, they barely say thank you, they're barely appreciative. And you can really mean the compliment, you know what I'm saying? You could see somebody, like I see a girl, I'll be like, she'll have a nice dress on, I'll be like, yo, that's a beautiful dress. And she'll be like, hey, thank you. Please don't rape me. I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck? Like, it just make you feel less than human when you talking to other human beings nowadays. Let's have a real conversation. Like, man, what's the fucking point? Jesus, that's this bitch. This is why I got rug burn on my dick. Okay? Cause of you dumb ass bitches. You know? Allegedly. You said we're hackable humans. Yeah. We won't want to be human. Shit, listen, man. Can y'all hit the like button while we in the building on Genocide Day? Gobble, gobble, motherfucker. We in the building. Happy Genocide Day. And you get a smallpox blanket. And you get a smallpox blanket. Let's have a real conversation. So, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm just in observer mode. I'm just in observer mode. And when I'm in observer mode, I'm detached from emotion. I don't feel nothing. I'm just observing. You know what I mean? I don't feel anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm not doing anything other than just witnessing the world around me and being hyper aware to these patterns of these people, man. It's a few good people out here, man. It's a few good people out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Now they're controlling. The algorithms is modern day slavery,
where they're controlling everything, where they're not allowing us. I can't remember the last time a new person found my channel. You know, I can't remember the last time we had a new face over here that was on the same wavelength as us. When was the last time? I built up my audience. I built up my audience years ago. That was it. They don't allow me to get new people to find my channel or listen to the conversations that we have. It's corny. It's just corny, bro. You know, but there's really no complaining. We can still go outside and and voice these thoughts right now. Now you gonna know shit is on when, you know, like how you saw, I think it was overseas or whatever, in the UK or one of these fucking weird ass places where people are literally getting arrested for what they're posting on social media. I mean, and it's just so crazy. Like, so I feel like these might not even be real people. Like these police that's showing up to these people's homes and arresting them in their homes for exercising their freedom of speech. Like, yo, these might not be real human beings. Like these might be some shape shifting ass lizard people, some Men in Black ass niggas, man. Cause I don't understand how a human being could do that. How an organic human being could do that. I don't see it. We still got. I mean, you know, we don't have drones flying around, uh, implanted or um, with the what's that shit called, man? With the thought crime technology yet? I have drones flying. Ain't there some shit? Imagine waking up and you got drones flying around your town or community, and the drone got the AI in it that can tell, you know what I'm saying, exactly what you thinking. Hurricane is getting they blowing this nigga up day one. Day one they passed the legislation. Drone gonna be flying around Hurricane Street. Just look at it. I dare you to come outside. Dare you to come outside, nigga. Oh shit. They had drones in the movie they live. I don't remember that. I don't remember that part. You know? That's when you know it's like, nigga, why we ain't do shit when we had the chance? They gonna have some shit, bro, in the future, bro. They gonna have some shit for us, man. For critical thinkers and shit. Niggas like, I'm retired. From what? From being a critical thinker? Fuck out of here, nigga. Brain on jello. The fuck? You gonna have conspiracy theorists fucking, and we gonna look back, man. We gonna look back and be like, all this time niggas was on fucking YouTube and TikTok exposing the Illuminati. Niggas should have been building communities, man. Niggas should have been building communities and trying their hardest to strive for some sort, the closest thing of sovereignty as possible. But niggas on fucking YouTube and TikTok playing that dumbass scary music behind every conspiracy video and shit. Get the fuck off my phone with that shit, man. God damn. You know? You don't realize, none of us do. You don't realize, what we got until it's gone, man. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. You got all the time in the world until you don't. Let's just call it what it is. But nah, I don't think I finished my thought as far as, I got somebody that's close to me and they have somebody that's dying. They have a loved one that's dying. And I told them that, this culture that we're from, okay, the conditioning that we come from is backwards. In other cultures, they celebrate death because it's that soul is transcending or graduating. Okay, they got places to be. They had places to be. This was just a pit stop. Okay, and hopefully they learned the lessons they were supposed to learn and followed their path. Let's have a real conversation. And I'm trying to tell I'm telling this person they understood. Most people don't. I'm telling this person you cannot hold on to this person. You can't be because they're gonna absorb. They're absorbed. They're dying. Somebody's fucking you next to somebody that's dying, right? Like you sitting next to somebody that's dying, especially if they're an empath. They're absorbing your low ass fucking energy. They're going to be absorbing your low ass energy. And they're gonna feel that in their soul. So when they fucking take their last breath, in my opinion, if that's the last state that they were in energetically, that maybe that might have an impact on what happens next, whether their spirit stays around or whether they get to that white light and they walk through it and come back and they reincarnate here because that's the soul trap. You know what I'm saying? You have to fully let that person go before they die, is my opinion. I watched my grandmother fucking die. I just the only one that's so crazy, man. My life is just so fucking retarded. you know? My life is so fucking retarded that I can't even believe it. Like, no, I wouldn't wish though, like the psychological torment I had to endure my entire life. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. That's the type of person that I am. But I watched my grandmother die. I'm fucking uh I'm a teenager taking her to the doctor and shit um by myself, watching her die and shit. And I ain't gonna lie. Like this went on for a while. Like maybe a couple years. And I was just so many times I'd be like, bro, I'd be like, God, can you just take the bitch home? Respectfully? Say, God, take the bitch home. Take her. Because don't nobody deserve to be in this amount of pain. And that's all this, bro. This whole simulation from day zero, it just feel like a torture simulator. That's all this shit feel like. And every now and then, something that makes you happy happens. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it's just pain, suffering, pain, heartbreak, heartache, pain, more suffering. Why is my dick burning? Pain, suffering. Who just texted me saying they late? Pain, suffering, torture, heartache, heartbreak, neglect, reject, so on and so forth, right? So that's one of the reasons why it's like, I think I'm at the point where I don't think that I just don't think I have it in me. I don't think I will have the will to have a kid anymore. As much as I would want to like look at a mini version of me, you know, cause I fold, like I fold, bro. I fold, you know, I fold, nigga. I went to I remember when The Pursuit of Happiness came out. I remember when The Pursuit of Happiness came out. Went to the movie theaters with my family. Nigga, I was sitting there crying my fucking eyes out when I went to go see Pursuit of Happiness. Cause I'm just like, it's for the way that Will Smith, gay ass, loved that kid, man. The way he loved that kid so much, he didn't give a fuck about this lousy bitch. He didn't care about this lousy. He didn't care about this lousy energy vampire. He didn't care about whatever obstacle that was in his way. He was going to be there for his son. And his actions were going to show his son that he loved him, his child, period. No excuses, no nothing. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, why couldn't I have that? Fuck you, Will Smith. Fuck you, Will Smith. You feel me? Nah, I'm a loser. I'm a loser, bro. I can't even afford to have a family. That's another thing where we're headed. You know? We can't even afford to have a family anymore. There's things you gotta have in place. You gotta have shelter. Motherfuckers can't even afford to buy a house anymore. You got, I don't get it, man. I don't know. I just needed a break from speaking. I've been talking for 78 minutes, okay? That's an hour and 20 minutes. Okay? Let me get some water. Feel me? Been listening to a lot of Patrice O'Neal lately, man. I miss that nigga, man. All the cool people is fucking dead. Everybody that was cool is dead. That's when you know the world is ending. You like, damn, where all the cool people at? God damn, they somewhere chilling, man. That's another reason why I'm like, shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, can you imagine? Like, you go to a realm and all these cool people that's not here no more, they over there. You like, man, shit. It's popping when whatever realm they in. It's popping over there. If there's like a truther realm or some shit like that, Shit. That gotta be the most popping round, bro. There's like a heaven for conspiracy theorists and shit. It's popping over there. What the fuck? Bro, what? So yeah, I don't know. I ran out of shit to talk about. I ain't got shit else to talk about, y'all. I'm about to go home and go to bed, I guess, cause I'm not getting no deliveries. I'm not getting a single fucking delivery, and it's like this every year on Thanksgiving. It's always fucking dead because not because people don't want to order food. It's because all the restaurants is closed. The only thing open is like Chinese and apparently Starbucks. I don't even know if like McDonald's and shit is open. It's just so crazy. Like it just feels like these holidays are just outdated. You know, these people are celebrating, bro. How many families are coming together today and actually like vibing with each other? It felt like an you know what I mean? Like a job. Like going to work on these holidays, like, oh, we gotta go over there. You know? I don't understand how people is just still going along with this shit. These holidays are outdated. We just had the election. I mean, Thanksgiving needs to be before the election. Or maybe that wouldn't work. I don't know. The Thanksgiving should not be in the same month as the election. How many fucking families have literally blacklisted each other because of who they're going to vote for? And then at the beginning of the month. And then at the end of the month, all right, y'all, you know what I'm saying? We like really like Thanksgiving is just basically a fucking victory parade for, you know what I'm saying? Like whoever won the election and shit. It doesn't make no sense, bro. This whole society does everything possible to rip families apart. And these people still turn around and celebrate Thanksgiving Day that's based off... I mean, nothing makes sense here, bro. Nothing makes sense here, bro. You know? And then it's just torture. You go to the dinner. I mean, I remember you just go for the food, bro. Even if you just go for the food, even if you just shut the fuck up, don't say nothing, you just give everybody a head nod, and you just eat your food in the corner away from everybody, you still gotta overhear the bullshit. You gotta overhear the nonsense. Be like, damn, you motherfuckers are lost as shit. Because they talk about the same things we do. They just approach it from a completely lost ass state of mind. You know? Be talking about they just talk about, like, damn, man. It get to the point where it's like, you're like, damn, the food wasn't even worth it. The food wasn't even worth coming over here. Damn, shut the fuck up. God damn. Got niggas up, you know what I'm saying? Last year, nigga came to. Last year, the nigga came to Thanksgiving dinner. He was Marcus. This year, he Michelle. Come on, man. Shit is weird, man. They do everything possible to destroy family. I know this kid, man. This kid work at Wendy's over here. He riding a scooter in the fucking rain because I guess he can't afford Wendy's. His job isn't paying him enough fucking money to afford a fucking proper transportation. That's America, though. The greatest country on earth that you can work 40 fucking hours. You can work full time at a piece of shit corporate establishment and can't even afford proper transportation. Nigga walking in the rain. Nigga walking in the rain. Unbelievable, man. And these people, man, they gaslight you. They gonna say, yo, you lazy. Get a real job. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I can't save no money because they're robbing me. But let me rob them. Watch how fast I be fucking be wearing steel bracelets and shit. Come on. Yeah. Billions of niggas we don't even like, nigga, what? And then there's somebody that said, you stand with Ukraine, nigga, then go over there and fight. Your little pussy ass flag in front of your house ain't doing shit. If you stand with these people so much, go prove it with your life. With your sorry ass, meaningless life, respectfully. Well, fuck about a Ukraine and a Israel. Oh, I'm not allowed to say that. Could care less. And because the truth is, they don't care about us. I have one nigga from Ukraine in my inbox talking about, hey, low key. Hey, man, I know you struggling, man. Here's $5, man. Here's $5 on some gas or something, man. From your Ukraine brethren, man. You know, I ain't got nobody hitting me up, sending me, you know what I'm saying? Showing me love from Ukraine. We ain't got one motherfucker from Ukraine in the comment section. The fuck is going on? They don't give a fuck about us. They over there turning up, man. Imagine the stimulus they getting. We got $1,200. They getting billions. They over there turning the fuck up. Everybody lit over there. Ukraine can kiss the dark circle around my asshole. The blackened rim with a dookie stain around my asshole. Fuck Ukraine. And fuck that other place with the people with the thick sideburns. Fuck them too. And while we at it, fuck the government. While we at it, fuck the government. Shit. Protesting ain't gonna do shit. Let's have a real conversation. The only thing that works is boycotting. It's just to cut off their supply of money. That's it. But that takes unity. And people are not unified, period. People don't care. Since birth, we're conditioned and programmed to be selfish pricks. Every man for himself, especially in the black community. You know what I'm saying? You grow up in a black family, the black mom only worried about herself. The dad only worried about himself. And they teach the kids to only worry about themselves. I can only speak on from where I come from. I don't know how it is in the white community. But from what I see, them motherfuckers stick together. A lot of them stick together. I was fucking once upon a time, allegedly. I was fucking a white bitch, and she had, she was struggling with addiction or whatever. And her parents clearly knew it, and they would do everything possible to help her and shit. I'm like, man, let that be me. I'm like, man, if that was me, if I was out here, you know what I'm saying? If I was out here on that shit, man, listen, my parents would be like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get away from us. My parents would be like, get the fuck away from us. You know? The only reason why I never been addicted to anything is because of me. It's because of me. You know what I'm saying? Don't make no sense why you just gotta come in this world and you gotta be you on your own from day zero. You just don't know it yet. You on your own from day zero. You just didn't know it yet. And then you look around and you see people that got a support system. I had somebody tell me the other day, and it's not even a person I've known. I've only known this person for like 30 days. And they said some shit. They said, they was like, I support you and everything you do, and I know you're going to be successful and shit like that. I'm like, bitch, you don't even know me. You know? And it's like the trauma wanted to reject it, to be like, and like, why are you talking like to me like this? It's real. But then the other side, I was like, damn, like I felt good, but it's just like, could have been a completely different person, man. Could have been a completely different person. You know? And that's why I'm glad I didn't have kids, because I would have been a bad dad. Like, if I had kids early in life, I would have been a terrible fucking dad. Because I just I didn't have understanding, like spiritual understanding and shit. And what this shit is really about. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I gave y'all an hour and a half, man. God damn, man. I don't really have nothing else to talk about. I don't really know what else is going on. I haven't really looked at YouTube and seen what the fuck is going on in the streets today. So look at the golden. See the golden? This motherfucker wearing a diaper? There you go, Kelly. I'm about to come over here and say, what the fuck? There you go, Kelly. Can't really see it. There you go. Can't really see it. Got a rear plate. Jay, when you gonna get a unit? When you gonna get a man unit, Jay? You could pull it off, nigga. Like Akon. That's what I'm doing. When my shit start to boil and shit, I'm gonna go buy me a motherfucking. I'm gonna go buy me a. I'm gonna go buy me a line, nigga. I'm gonna go buy me a lineup. Shit. But yeah, man. Shout out to all the people that ain't got no fucking families, bro. Shout out all the people that ain't got no families, whether their families was taken from them or they was fucking, their parents didn't want them. You know, shout out all the people that fucking walk this world by themselves, man. A fucking warrior. Let's have a real conversation. It's a different feeling knowing that you ain't got knowing you ain't got no support. It's a different feeling knowing that if you motherfucker they almost ran over Lassie. This bitch is in the middle of the street. I think this dog got a diaper on or something. Scooby? You don't tell me you didn't name the dog Scooby. Knowing you walk in this world knowing you ain't got nobody to just call and, you know what I'm saying, and vent to and shit. Every motherfucker I vent to in real life, you know what I'm saying, I be like, man, you know, I'm tired, I'm beat, you know. I'm run down, man. These corporations, man. The plantation got me. I'm tired, boss. Motherfuckers be like, you know, people tell me, you're young. You're young. Why are you tired? Bitch, I work every day. The fuck? You're young. You don't even do anything. See now when I pick you up, like was it Freddy Krueger? Who was it? When I pick you up like Freddy Krueger, I'm the bad guy. You know? Telling you, man, humanity fell off, bro. Humanity fell off, dude. Like I said, I was talking to the damn robot. I was talking to the robot on Snapchat. And the robot was like, it was asking me questions and shit. This motherfucker didn't walk back and forth. This all he do all day, man. Respectfully, man. God bless him. I don't know his struggle. But that's all this nigga do. Every day is walk back and forth in this complex, man. That's all he do. This nigga need a hobby. Those the people that go to jail because they ain't got nothing else to do. Those are people that go to jail to make friends and shit, man. I don't think he gangs. It's just a feeling I get, right? I don't think he's gang stalking. But I do think he's under some sort of possession. Last night there was a crackhead, whatever. It was a possessed soul walking back and forth in front of my car last night, and I got it on camera and shit. And he was just walking back and forth in front of my car. He was just stopping and just standing there, like a zombie, like how zombies do, you know, when they hear something and then they like walk, and then like when it's silent, they just stop. It was like some quiet place shit. So that was definitely, I don't know, like, I mean, gang stalking is ultimately just possession anyway. So, but let's have a real conversation. It's ultimately possession, but it doesn't always have to be directed. I think that's the difference. It doesn't always have to be necessarily directed at a specific person. A motherfucker could just be possessed. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And then it was a 4:00 in the morning. There was a big ass fucking semi truck or whatever, and it basically got stuck in front of my car. Out of all the cars in the parking lot, it got stuck in front of my car. So I had to go outside and move my car, because if I didn't, it would have probably fucked up the front of my car. So I had to get up and go move my car at 4:00 in the morning. So there's that. You know what I'm saying? But this is definitely like the possession. This possession. You got these demons. You got these spirits. You got these spirits everywhere, man. We can't see them. Some people claim they can. I can't. I'm glad I can't. Like I said, when I was watching Sixth Sense, I was like, oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. When the kid like walks by and he was like, let me show you what my dad's gun is. And his fucking, the back of his fucking skull is blown out. I'm like, oh, fuck no. And then you had the girl, she was fucking vomiting all over herself. I was like, nah, I'm good on that. Y'all can have this superpower, nigga. Look, he got a diaper on or something. He got a diaper on or something. Or something wrong with his hip or something. I don't know. Something wrong with his leg or something. I don't know. But yeah, this lady, see, now that's when I start to, right? That's when I start to be like, okay, bitch, how many times you gonna walk around my car, bitch? That's what I say. Okay, that's number 2, bitch. That's number 2. I'm keeping count, bitch. You come back around here 2 more times, might have to hit you with a fucking crippler crossface. Let's have a real conversation. Okay. I'll give Lassie a little treat, but you getting a fucking rock bottom. That's what you getting. Because I keep treats for the dogs. The dog over there eating Wendy's off the ground. Maybe the dog has he's rehabilitating or something. I don't know. We'll see. The verdict is out. Most people think I'm schizophrenic, but with me, it's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. I don't automatically assume everybody's a gang stalker. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. But when the vibe hit me, I know. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah. But that shit pissed me off. Like, I ain't gonna lie. 4:00 in the morning, this big ass truck was just stuck. Like, the way he turned into the parking lot, he couldn't turn out. So if I had to move my fucking car, or he would have fucking bashed the front of my fucking car. You know what I'm saying? And it was just so good in the movie because the dude, I'm like, the kid kept going to the church. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how true that is. I don't know. Like, are demons not allowed, or ghosts or whatever not allowed to go inside the church or whatever? I don't know. And then he stole the Jesus Christ little ornament or whatever it was, a statue from the church, and he had a whole shrine in his. he had a he didn't stole. The kid went to the church and then stole all the statues from the church, and then he made like a little fortress in his room, and he put all the statues inside the fortress, I guess to protect him from the ghosts or whatever. But then Bruce Willis told him, he said, well, try listening to them. And, at the end of the day, they was just trying to communicate with him. Fortunately, they wasn't trying to, make him do some freaky shit, but they was just trying to communicate with him. Basically, his job, and a lot of people claim that in real, a lot of people claim that they do this in real life, but his job was to set them free, you know, to set their soul free. Let's have a real conversation, man. That would be, man, you want to talk about hell, bro. Dying and still being stuck here? Oh my God, that's double hell. You imagine? Can you imagine? And the whole fucking movie, bro. The whole movie, I'm like, why is Bruce Willis not trying to fix his relationship? I'm like, this is a bad bitch right here. Why are you not trying to fix this relationship? The other dude then came out of his house and he didn't even say nothing to him. I was like, no, I was like, squabble up. Squabble up. I was like, what the fuck? This man just walked out of your house, had his wife legs all folded up like a Auntie Annie pretzel, man. You ain't even say. I'm like, what kind of movie is this? Normally, Bruce Willis is kicking ass. Normally, in every Bruce Willis movie I've ever seen, he put belt to ass. This was the first movie that I've ever watched Bruce Willis in where he basically he got belt to ass. The first Bruce Willis movie, even in Pulp Fiction, he was killing shit. That's why when he got shot, I didn't think he died. They just fast forwarded like a year later. So I'm like, okay, that's Bruce Willis. He ate that. I just thought he ate the bullet. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he died, but it was like, oh my God, man. Those old movies are so fucking good, dude. Oh my God, man. This nigga said I would have stole the money from the church. This nigga, boy. So yeah, man, I don't know. That's my Thanksgiving live, bro. I'm probably gonna sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap for the majority of the day, and then I gotta go be a slave tonight. I actually work tonight, so there's that. It is what it is, man. So it's low key, and I say I am. You know who I am. Catch you on the next one. Appreciate everybody chiming in on the conversation. Happy Genocide Day. Only thing I could say is, if because the thing is, the honest truth is, motherfuckers is motherfuckers give thanks every day. Like when you know vibrating on a certain level, you don't have to wait. You don't need a day on the calendar to give thanks or acknowledge a blessing or whatever the case may be. You know, because like in the movie Fallen, the blessing or the gift that certain individuals have is you're incorruptible. Your spirit is incorruptible. You have a good honorable. You're a good honorable person. Your spirit is incorruptible. Just that's the level that you achieve, right? Um, so that becomes the gift. That becomes something that you're grateful for. You're grateful because whatever's out here jumping from one person to the next person, it doesn't have authority to hijack my vessel or hack my soul. Let's have a real conversation. So that's the gift, that's the blessing, that's what a real person is gonna give thanks to every day, because it's not. You look around, it's people doing shit, and you like, what are you doing? You turn on the news, you like, what are you doing? You turn on social media, it's a fucking article, a story where they said a mother put her own baby in a fucking oven. Okay? All right? All right? And sent that nigga to fucking the afterlife. Well done. Hello, key. I'm like, yo, that's possession. Nobody in their right mind or in their right spirit could do that. You give birth, you gonna sit up here, whether if it's a C-section or the nigga fucking come out that fat ass pussy, you gonna put your own kid in an oven and cook him alive? Oh my God. Yo, that's pure possession. You know? And that's what fuels this realm, man. So there's that, man. All right. So the only thing I would say is, today's just another day. Today's just another day. And like every other day, just be grateful and, let the people know that I fuck with you. Let them know you appreciate them. That's it. And don't do no weird shit. Don't do no weird shit. You know what I'm saying? This guy, I guess this is like Planet Fitness or something, this parking lot. Because this dude right here, boy, this nigga right here, he looked like Illuminati. He been pacing behind my car for like 30 minutes. This nigga right here, boy. The nigga look like Illuminati. He just been walking back and forth behind my car for 30 minutes. I don't know if this parking lot is Planet Fitness or something. Niggas come here to get their steps in. I don't know what's going on. I just don't understand why niggas can never get the fuck away from me.